Welcome everyone to a new TF2 workshop review. We have very interesting maps for the upcoming annual Christmas update. Time to see them. Caldera, a map that we saw on the past year, but that is interesting. This map takes place on an operational oil rig in the Antarctic region. So you be in the middle of a cold ambient while fighting for the points. This map is like steel, with 5 control points and 1 main point that must be captured. But what really makes this map cool are those penguins that you can find in many parts of the map. Some of them watching you battle, some of them minding their own bussiness, and others just chilling around. Cutter, a payload race map from the creator of Gorge event, takes place on a village in the European countryside, where one of the teams must push a cart full of gifts to the other team to give them a little Christmas surprise. But when the cart is close, it will show a saw blade that will cut 3 of the enemy team. If we have Halloween Harvest, how a winter harvest will look. Harvest North answers this, a winter themed version of Harvest in the middle of the night, where a pier and a forest are the environment that surrounds the map. But what really takes the protagonism is the aurora borealis that lights up the sky, a really nice reskin. You can choose between fighting on a cold winter version of this classic map, or just be there, admiring the northern lights.
That's it? Yes.
Saxton Hale wasn't going to be away for Christmas, and on a snowy Mayan temple, the Manco boss would be waiting for his next fight. On this versus Saxton Hale map we will be fighting on an ancient temple, a large map with open spaces and several corridors, and the boss wearing a coat to avoid catching a cold, but showing his gigatured chest. We got a brand new game mode for Christmas, based on the arena mode. This is called Freeze Tag, a reinvention of the classical freeze tag game for the arena game mode. When you kill an enemy, he will turn frozen solid, where you can't respawn or do anything until a teammate unfreezes you. Then you will be back on track. The same you can do to help your team, logically winning the round when the entire rival team is frozen. A very interesting game mode for this next update. There's also many other maps for this game mode: Himalaya, Spelia, or Slaughter. Gavel, a map that includes control points and payload game mode, based on the real-life Swedish town of Gavel, not just on his design, but also on their traditions. Blue must capture the first 2 points on the industrial area, then they must push the cart through the residential streets, at the end to find and burn a giant straw Yule goat, a tradition made only on this town on the real life. In the words of the creator, it's not fully finished, but it's close to finish, fixing mostly visual details, to be more spectacular soon. Let's hope that the final version of the map looks very good. Lone Pine Mall, if your mode on Christmas is buying gifts, then you will like this map. This is a capture the flag map that takes place on a mall, the classic objective of the CTF maps, but at the same time you can take a look at what the mall can offer you: theaters, food courts, and several stores with interesting things for you. And finally, Matterhorn, from the creators of Embargo, Banana Bay and Pier, comes this map set on a luxurious hotel in Switzerland. This payload race map features a very local aesthetic, with a new mechanism called counterweight, where if one cart goes up, the other must go down, giving stronger competition when it comes to push the carts. And when one team captures the point, be ready for the big avalanche that is going to destroy whatever it. Encounters, a very good map with an interesting mechanic. However, if you just wish to relax carefree, there will be relaxing spots for you to take a break and enjoy the view. These were some of the most interesting Christmas maps. If you wish to play some of them, you can visit the workshop links in the description. Some maps include an IP to a server where you can try those maps. Subscribe for more TF2 videos.